An ally has returned.
Hello, Paul Bello, once again in the LitRPG Adventures workshop, and we have a little bit more for you today. Gonna keep this sweet and short, but I had an idea last night while I was working on dungeons. And I know you guys are probably all thinking, Bello, just get to the LLM stuff. Who cares about these maps and stuff? You're just creating stubs. Let's do a medium-sized temple real quick. So yeah, the LLM isn't hooked up to this, and we just created a stub for a dungeon with the minimal information, but hear me out. Here's what I'm thinking. We can have buttons on here, to generate all the different stuff individually, but OpenAI also came out with recently a batch system where for, I think it's 50% of the price, I might be wrong on that, but basically you can send a whole bunch of prompts to OpenAI at the same time, and they process it when they can get to it, but you get it cheaper because you don't need it right away. So my thinking is, maybe we make the map with all of these different stubs, for cities or dungeons or whatever, and then have a button at the end, send to OpenAI as a batch. Maybe it's 100 credits or 200 credits or whatever, but it's probably going to be cheaper and faster than going through and adding everything at once. Now the problem is, after I send all that batch stuff to OpenAI, I'm going to have to process it, get it into our database and system, and make sure that you can go back to it and edit it and do whatever you want with it. But that's an idea I had last night, so let me know in a comment below what you think about that. Basically a batch system where you could set up all of these skeletons for dungeons and cities and get your map looking perfect, and then just hit one button, and then it might take a day or two, but come back and have everything populated by the AI already. Now I don't know if that doesn't include images. DALL-E isn't involved in that, but for all the text, that might be kind of cool. So I did spend a lot of time on the dungeons last night, and got this cool little thing where you click on the area and it'll take you to that spot on the map. You can zoom out, zoom in. You can download the map still. I moved this over here to make it a little better. And then we have 5 different dungeon types now. We have cave, ruins, temple, crypt, and catacombs. And for cave, it takes a little bit longer, but we get a using cellular automata to get more cave-like appearances and whatnot. And again, you can zoom around to different areas of the dungeon, zoom out to look at the whole thing, etc., etc. So that's one of the 5 different types of dungeons. We did temple, cave, let's do ruins. And as you can see, I'm styling them a little different, and then I'm also trying to get the layout of the dungeon a little different on all of them. So let's do crypt real quick. They all look basically the same, just a little bit of different coloring now, but it's a lot more stable than it was yesterday, and I'm happy with that. But I do like the API batch idea too, because that could save us money. It might be hard to implement, but let me know what you think. And then we also have Catacombs with either structured or crumbled. We'll do structured first, and you can see, yeah, you can't really go in that passage. And we're back. Sorry about that. Oma called. She is in her 90s, and I love her very much, so when she calls, I tend to answer. And of course, it wasn't an emergency or anything. She just hadn't heard from me in forever, and I think I called her Tuesday, which is 2 days ago. Bless her heart. Anyway, yeah, the interior DLA looks like, well, I could turn the strength down too. Let's see if that, I am adding controls to some of these. Let's see if that gives us a little better. Still got some problems though. And then the last sub-style of the style would be crumbled catacombs. And we'll turn that up a little bit. Maybe we need to turn that one down too. Let's do another one real quick here. Are those tied to? Oh, they're showing, but oh, I'm so tired. What was I gonna do? I was gonna turn this down. It might be too high overall. A little better. Wait a minute. That is the area, right? Yeah, okay. And then the graph paper is the non-area. But that's what I got. And the big thing is the batch API. Let me know what you think. If you think that's a good idea or not. Another quick one here. The other thing, I don't really have any entrances yet. We have one marked as an entrance, but it doesn't really show the exit to the outside or whatever. But let me know what you think. I'm pretty excited about the progress. We still have a long way to go and a short time to get there. But we're doing good, and I kind of like that batch idea because you would be able to, like I said, add stubs for cities and dungeons and whatnot, and then create them all in a big batch, which would be kind of cool, I think. Do another one real quick. Do subtropical. Not shabby. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work on the dungeons and finish those out. Add the LLM stuff and whatnot. Let me know what you think. And if you have any ideas to make it better, etc., that is appreciated too. And I'm rambling now, so on that note, I will bid you farewell.
Ally has left the game.